Prada. Yo sé lo que hiciste. Tú vete tranquila, no me debes nada. Porque todo lo que te di fue de corazón. Si te vio de nuevo es por el retrovisor. Si tú me ves de nuevo es por el televisor. Una peli de amor que no existió porque yo pensaba que tú eras Julieta y yo era tu Romeo. Pero vi que estaba erróneo. Tú me tenías dormido y con insomnio. Pero a medianoche desperté y te pillé todos los tops. Tú con él, yo pichándole toa. Mírame a los ojos, no me bajes la cabeza. No estás siendo sincera y eso es lo que me pesa. Te enrolaste y te fumaste las promesas. Tú estás buena, pero eso no es belleza. Bonito es que siempre digan la verdad. Yo no estoy pa' esto y menos a esta edad. Ey, los días malos no se cansan. Aborrecido estoy que me mudo pa' Kansas. Si ponemos nuestros errores en la balanza, yo fallé más que tú, pero en darte mi confianza. Ey, ey. Gracias por nada, gracias por nada. Ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada. Ya yo te caché, más te vas pichada. Y no dejes nada. Gracias por nada, gracias por nada. Ya no hay pa' ti, ni Prada. Yo sé lo que hiciste. Tú vete tranquila, no me debes nada.
Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Foul. That's good. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Irving attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Holmgren.
Good decision there from SGA. It's tough, though, to miss a guy that.
Oklahoma City.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Holmgren.
Team foul.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster. Back to Holmgren.
Holmgren.
The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And love Holmgren's rise and fire approach. This speaks to his level of confidence.
In the corner, Powell with it. There's the triple. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Irving. No good on the shot. Nice defense from Wallace.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from outside.
And this is huge for SGA's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from the outside.
Now, here's Doncic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Thunder ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Over in the corner, Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren.
Holmgren. The
Again,
assist.
Oklahoma City.
Shea
And when
Gilgeous-Alexander.
you combine his height with that touch from outside, it's no wonder Holmgren's jump shot is a weapon.
Now, here's Doncic. It's stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma
2
City.
minutes remaining in the first.
Stolen by
2
Washington.
minutes.
And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. Out to Doncic. With the drive. Back to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Powell's got 8 points.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
Holmgren.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after
Substitution on the
another.
court.
Now, here's Doncic. And stolen by Giddey. Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. Outside Williams. Outside Williams. Back to Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic feeling it out. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And the Mavs
13
consult
foul.
Luka before any major move
Now at the line for your
Rare
Mavericks.
for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
At the line for the Thunder.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Thunder foul.
Powell's got 10.
First personal
So
foul.
smart to get other guys
14
involved in the action. Very good at not forcing
Now
it
at the line for
and
your
trying to do
Mavericks.
everything himself.
Dwight Powell.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander,
Shea
here we go.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Here's Powell. And he was able to put it up in
That's the
time,
end
but
of the
doesn't
first
fall.
quarter with the score.
And so it's
Mavericks. 15. The Thunder. 17.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Now here's Giddey. Still without a basket. On its way from Irving for 2.
Thunder foul.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Kyrie Irving,
First
special.
team foul.
I mean, as skilled of players you'll ever see when
At
it
the
comes
line for-
to handling the ball and scoring in close.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
And the dunk by Powell.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Olin.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Joe.
Williams.
High, arcing shot. Williams gets the bucket. And the foul is called. The intentional grab in there for some reason.
Second
I don't know.
personal foul.
Kevin, all I can think
Second
of
team foul.
is that he's trying to slow the game
Substitution
down a
on the
little
court.
bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, Doncic. After the missed three from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, really good to see Powell playing within the offense and taking quality shots and riding his hot hand.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the victory of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Back to Irving. To the inside. Pass to Washington. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort grabs the miss.
2 minutes.
That was just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially with no room to operate.
Holmgren in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 5. Holmgren in the corner. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Dallas leading by 4. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Oklahoma City ball.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Holmgren wide open. The Mavericks pull it in. And here's Irving. He's got 6. Here's Washington. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Holmgren in the corner. Powell with the steal. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense of what he needs to do based on the situation.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Down low. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by Wallace.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up
That's
on
the end
him.
of the first half with the score.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks lead by 4.
23.
And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After Luka Doncic's miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea
And
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Thunder foul.
And there's another one for the
Shea
Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good
First
look.
personal foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander
First
made
team
it
foul.
pay off. Yeah, not sure
Substitution
what
on
that
foul.
was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And you look at the Thunder style of play, really fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, DA, thanks. Here's Gafford. Lays it up off the glass. Gafford's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 8.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Oklahoma City foul.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Second team foul.
Confusion right there. I can't imagine why
2
he
minutes
thought it was a
remaining in
good
the third.
idea to foul
2
him.
minutes.
Pass to Washington. A three-pointer off the mark.
Mavericks foul.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every
First team foul.
time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Nugent Dort.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Outside, Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Now here's Giddey. Nothing on the board. The Thunder with another miss. Now Irving. Here's Gafford. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oklahoma City
Now
ball.
a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Timeout
What a
for
special
Oklahoma City.
opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Coming on to the floor for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren. Kendrick
Trailing by 4.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Chet Holmgren.
And not the
Second
most
personal
common
foul.
call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue
Substitution
that
for your
pick
Mavericks.
wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Powell. They kick it out to Green. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by Powell, no good.
Timeout called for the
Now a
Thunder.
timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Anyone out there want a free
Things
t-shirt?
not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Another round of applause for your junior D-Town crew.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 6. On the wing, Irving. From outside the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
With the score,
Mavericks ahead.
your
Up.
Mavericks 35. The Thunder 31.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Mavericks leading by 4. There's the drive. Up and in on the way. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Mavs. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Washington. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And out of bounds is the Thunder game
Oklahoma
possession.
City ball.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren. Assist goes to
Score that one for him. His 8th
Shea
field goal. 8 for
Gilgeous-Alexander.
11 on a very accurate night.
You know, operating with some confidence inside. Holmgren knows that's his shot.
Inside. Here's Powell. Another shot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During our last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases.
Thank you, David.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Irving with it. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Doncic outside. Doncic steps on the gas. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. And that one, good. And the Mavericks lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any round.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A sign of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gafford inside. And the third foul with it. It's the three-point foul. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Some guys demand the ball in these situations. Holmgren gets his wish.
Irving taps in. Over Williams. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
James Washington.
Shoots over Doncic. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. I love the confidence from the NFL.
Doncic's outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Powell. Makes it off the glass. Powell's got 22 points.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Top of the key, Washington. Irving looking over the floor. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from Irving.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you talk about confidence. Holmgren has loads of it.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Seconds left in the game. Here's Lively. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's Powell on the wing. No one near him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
From Kyrie Irving.
Powell's got the first basket here in overtime for the Mavs. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Irving. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Irving so good and crafty at being able to get things done with a high percentage shot inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor lead.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys. We know can open up things for others.
Here's Oklahoma City now. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kyrie Irving. First personal foul. Second team foul.
As you saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
Pass to Washington. Back to Irving. To the middle. And it's Washington missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Time call here on the Thunder side to talk it over. We've got 1:08 left in overtime.
And you can
tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught by.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Yes!
That's a critical basket there. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. Can't give up a three.
Now Irving. At the elbow, Green. The kick out to Irving. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking
That's
this one.
the end of the game.
They escaped with a victory, although they didn't.
Thanks to one and all for being a part of
Yeah, but
tonight's
what
event.
a
Please
great
have a
game.
safe trip home.
Both
We hope to see
teams,
you
I
back
felt
again
like
soon.
gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.